sprint weekends, love them or hate them, they're becoming more and more popular within F1. Though actually, what are they? Let's go through it. Welcome guys, I am F1 Ginge and this is Turn 1 Talks F1, where we discuss, as you guessed it, everything in regards to F1. Now, if you only started watching F1 in 2021, sprint weekends, they've always been around. However, that's not been the case, and actually they only started in 2021. Why? Well, it was actually make F1 more interesting by putting in an additional smaller race on the Saturday. So sprint race is basically just a shorter race, up to the distance of 100 kilometres. However, when it comes to the qualifying aspect of the sprint races, there are some differences to be aware of. Firstly, from 2023, qualifying for the sprint races actually moved to Saturday, with the race being on Saturday afternoon. Qualifying is still split up into 3 sectors, with Q1 lasting 12 minutes, Q2 lasting 10 minutes, and Q3 lasting 8 minutes. And like normal races, points are available. However, in sprints, it's only to the top 8 finishers. So if you're thinking, well, this sounds great, it's an extra race on the weekend, why not? Well, here comes the debate. In exchange for the sprint race and qualifying, teams lose one of the final practice sessions, meaning they have less time to get familiar with the track. Also, sprint qualifying has tyre mandates, so for Q1 and Q2, only medium tyres can be used. However, for Q3, soft tyres can be used. So in terms of potential learnings, again, teams are a bit limited. And I think the main reason why Max and some of the drivers struggle with it, which is completely fair to be honest, is the fact that that's another race for them to go through. For the team, for the drivers themselves, it must be really physically exertive. So I understand it. From a fan perspective, does it just give away what's going to happen on the Sunday? This is the debate. While the aim of it is to bring more excitement to the race weekend, in fact, does it just ruin the main event? Sky F1 presenter Martin Brundle, and ex-racing driver, he actually said that a bad sprint weekend is already better than the FP2 session it replaces, purely because of the action they can bring. And in reality, the points can make a difference to championship standings. For me personally, I like them. I think 6 is probably the maximum that should happen over a season. I think if we were to have them every race, it would get boring. And to be considerate to the drivers and the teams, etc., like I said, it's got to be pretty exhausting. So while drivers, team principals, even fans all have very opposing views and kind of thoughts about sprint races, I can see sprints becoming even more present in the F1 seasons going forward. At the end of the day, the seasons are getting longer. They are trying to really maximise every bit of racing they can from the teams. Well, that's for the benefit of it. I'm not so sure, but we shall see. I wouldn't be surprised if the number of sprint races per season increases and increases and increases some more. But let me know what you guys think. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. You may have noticed this is the first episode of Turn 1 Talks on YouTube. We are on TikTok as well. Well, I am. Under F1 Ginge. We will be making more content, especially as the new season starts. We talk about news and all that fun stuff. So, as I mentioned, like, subscribe. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you soon.